Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner's custody battle is going to become uglier and uglier. At first, the split did not appear to be acrimonious. When Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner announced their divorce in early September, they said in a joint statement, "After 4 wonderful years of marriage, we have mutually decided to amicably end our marriage. There are many possible explanations, but this is a unanimous choice, and we genuinely hope that everyone can respect our requests for privacy for ourselves and our children." Then all hell broke loose. Just days later, Sophie, 27, sued Joe, 34, in a Manhattan court, asking for their 2 kids, Willa, 3, and a daughter identified in court docs as D, 14 months, to be returned to her in her native England. The complaint against the sucker singer called for the immediate return of children wrongfully removed or wrongfully retained. The former Game of Thrones actress claimed that as of September 20, Joe was withholding the kids' passports and not allowing them to return to England. Joe was livid, an insider tells Life in Style. There was a ceasefire days later when an interim consent order ruled that the kids must remain in the southern and eastern districts of New York, but that may be only temporary, notes the insider. This custody battle is just going to get uglier and uglier. Rumors of a divorce persisted for months. Over the summer, Joe and Sophie listed their $16.99 million waterfront mansion in Miami just 2 years after buying it. More recently, TMZ reported that multiple sources who have direct contact with Joe claimed he had access to a ring cam that allegedly captured Sophie saying, or doing something that made him realize the marriage was finished. "She likes to party, he likes to stay at home," a source told TMZ. They have very different lifestyles. Days later, Joe pulled the trigger and filed for divorce in Florida. No one expected it to get this ugly this quickly, says the insider. In Sophie's filing to have the kids returned to England, she claimed that when she and Joe spent Christmas 2022 in England, they decided to look for their forever home, select a school for their older daughter and settle their family in the countryside. The parties agreed that the timing was right for the family to settle permanently in England, particularly given the older child's age, the docs state. The parties found a beautiful country property ... and both agreed they would purchase the property for the family's permanent home. But now that the divorce is finalized, all bets are off, according to the insider. Joe isn't about to abandon his children and allow them to be raised thousands of miles away from him. Some think it's crazy that Sophie sued him, believing he'd simply let her take the kids to England. Joe appears to have won this round. The kids must stay in New York for the time being, but that agreement could be ephemeral. According to the source, Sophie is going to fight for her kids.